Elon wants to make changes. He's like, we should delete the W in Twitter. Because then it would say Titter. He says we should convert Twitter SF HQ to a homeless shelter since no one shows up anyway. I agree with that. But he also is utilizing this, and this is a perfect example of the way Elon Musk sort of whistles to the right and not really the left, but for like right-wing libertarians who span all kinds, takes all kinds. He loves to talk about free speech and that Twitter is the public square. And so, failing to adhere to free speech principles fundamentally undermines democracy. Now, I agree with that. That's why we should just nationalize it and should be a fucking public good, and regulate it. But okay. But number two, he's absolutely going to have his thumb on the Twitter scale. I think he's probably going to bring back people like Donald Trump who've been banned, right? Like, you're one of 11 people and you do have a say in what happens. I think that'll lead to Trump coming back. So yay, just in time for 2024. But the right loves this shit. Anything to do with free speech, they fucking lap it up. So Jim Jordan says, Musk, free speech. Hell yeah. And then Senator Rand Paul, of course, had this to say. This is very fun. Just loving him some Elon Musk.
And it is a good idea to have more freedom of speech. So I'm hoping, we've already seen some on the left, wigging out and saying they're leaving Twitter if Elon Musk is coming. I say good riddance. I say, if the left-wing crazies that are trying to censor speech leave Twitter, then it'll be a better place.
Wigging out. They were wigging out. Amazing. Can you imagine if, like, this is where, like, the right, they're such hypocrites and they're so good at being hypocrites. But what if it was Soros? Like, what if it was a billionaire, the only billionaire that they really don't like because he's the only billionaire that gives to somewhat progressive causes?
Right.
Like, if it was just someone they didn't like, it'd be like, fuck that. This is crazy. This is a takeover. You can't do that. It's illegal. But because it's Elon Musk who runs around saying free speech and he's like the capitalist, they love him.
Yeah, I mean, and he has like a pseudo rep for owning the libs, which is what they love more than any actual ideology or position. Right. They just love the concept of owning the libs, and it seems like Elon is on the side of doing that, and so they support him. What I want to know is how come Ron Paul and Rand Paul and all the conservatives, didn't Donald Trump start a social media? You guys could have easily went there.
No, exactly.
Twitter is just this lefty fiefdom. How come you guys didn't leave and go to Donald Trump's crap?
Listen, MAGA folks, if you're in the chat, I know I've got a lot of Elon stands that I'm going to have to systematically block on my fucking Instagram. But any MAGA folks, look, I think Donald Trump should not come back to Twitter. If Elon extends the olive branch, say, hell no. Fuck that. Come to Truth Social. You got Devin Nunes over there running it, just crying himself to sleep every night. Nobody's gone over. It's buggy as shit. Truth Social, everybody. Let's get on over there. What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/Bitchuation Room. Do it.